Hello and welcome to Oracle Primavera P6 training course offered by Bright Future Live. Thank you for joining this course. In this video, we will focus on the elements of project management. Lesson objectives. In this lesson, you are going to learn what is a project, what is meant by operational work, what is project management, what is a program, what is a portfolio, project management office, business value, objectives, management by objectives, constraints, stakeholder management, and basic elements of a project, scope, resources, time, and money. First, we are planning to discuss about definition of a project and operational work. What is a project? A project is a temporary effort to create unique product, service, or result. A project has a definite start and end. A project management plan is created by a project manager. This plan requires a buy-in from all stakeholders. The plan should be realistic, time-bound, and achievable. What is meant by operational work? An organization can either have operational work or project work. The difference between operational work and project work is that the operational work is always ongoing, whereas project work has a definite end. What is project management? Project management is not about managing people alone. Project Management Institute splits project management into different process groups and knowledge areas. Process groups include initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling and closing. Knowledge areas include integration, scope, time, cost, quality, human resources, communication, risk, procurement, and stakeholder management. What is a program? A group of projects is termed as a program. There are several projects carried out in an organization, and managing these projects independently becomes a challenge for the organization. Hence, a group of related projects is combined together in a program. What is a portfolio? A portfolio includes a group of programs and individual projects that are implemented to achieve a specific strategic business goal. Project Management Office (PMO). The Project Management Office is a centralized department that manages projects. The PMO is a central location and authority for providing policies, methodologies, and templates for managing projects within the organization. Trains individuals in project management within the organization. Provide project managers for different projects. These project managers and the PMO are responsible for the results of those projects. The Project Management Office is a department of many individuals. The PMO has responsibilities such as provide resources, participate in project review meetings, monitor compliance with organizational processes, provide templates, provide centralized communication about projects, be a part of change control board, help prioritize projects. Business value. Business value is defined as the total sum of tangible and intangible elements of a business, that is, the total value of the business. Monetary assets, fixtures, stakeholders, equity, utility, and some of the examples of tangible elements and intangible elements include goodwill, reputation, brand recognition, public benefit, trademarks, etc. Effective management of ongoing operations help in creating value for the business. All organizations, profit-driven or non-profit organizations, are focused on attaining business value for their activities. Project objective. The project objectives are defined in project charter. A project is considered as complete when the project objectives of the project are met. A project is terminated if the project objectives are not met. Objectives may be defined at a high level initially, however, will be defined in detail as the project progresses. Project manager is responsible to achieve project objectives. Quality management, risk management, stakeholder management, scope management all have an impact on project objectives. If these knowledge areas are managed well, they can help in successfully achieving the objectives of a project. Management by objectives. MBO. MBO is a management philosophy with 3 steps. Establish clear, concise, well articulated, and realistic objectives. Periodic reviews required to check if objectives are met. Implement corrective actions whenever deviations are observed. Constraints. Constraints can be in the area of time, cost, risk, scope, quality, resources, customer satisfaction, and others. Can help evaluate competing demands. The priority of each constraint is set by the management. A change to one constraint can have an impact to other constraint of the project. Project inevitably goes through many changes due to completing demands we were talking about earlier. Each change request goes through a change request process. A project manager has to evaluate these changes and identify the impact on all the constraints of the project through integrated change control process. Stakeholder management. Stakeholders can be project managers, sponsors, team members, project management office, portfolio managers, program managers, functional managers, and sellers. Basically, stakeholders are those individuals, groups, or organizations that are positively or negatively impacted by the product or the projects. The project may fail if stakeholders are not informed, their inputs are not solicited, or their needs and expectations are not satisfied. A project manager is required to analyze and manage stakeholders' needs and levels of influence throughout the life cycle of the project. Basic elements of a project: scope, resources, time, and money. A successful project manager must simultaneously manage the 4 basic elements of a project: scope, resources, time, and money. These elements are interrelated and must be managed together if this project and the project manager are to be successful. First one, the most important element: scope. The project scope is the definition of what the project is supposed to accomplish and the budget that has been created to achieve these objectives. It is imperative that any change to the scope of the project has a matching change in budget, time, or resources. Second one, resources. There are 3 aspects to understanding and managing resources: people, equipment, and material. A successful project manager must effectively manage the resources assigned to the project, including members of the project team, vendor staff, and subcontractors. You must ensure that your employees have the skills and tools they need to complete the job, and you must continually monitor whether you have enough people in place to complete the project on deadline. Third one, time. There are 3 elements to successful time management: tasks, schedule, and critical path. Build the project schedule by listing in order all the tasks that need to be completed. Some must be done sequentially. A line through all the tasks with zero float is called critical path. All tasks on this path, and there can be multiple parallel paths, must be completed on time if the project is to be completed on time. Fourth one, money. There are 3 considerations in managing money: costs, contingencies, and profit. Each task has a cost, whether it is cost of the labor hours of a computer programmer or the purchase price of a cubic yard of concrete. In preparing the project budget, each of these costs is estimated and then totaled. Some of these estimates will be more accurate than others. Thus, the project budget should include a contingency allowance. It is money that is set aside in the budget, just in case the actual cost of the item is wildly different than the estimate. Profit is the money the company wants to make from the task. It's put on top of the cost. So a project budget is composed of the estimated cost plus the contingency plus any profit. The project manager's job is to keep the actual cost at or below the estimated cost and to maximize the profit the company earns on the project. Well, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. Share the awesomeness with your friends and folks. Happy learning!